Hello, everyone. Nonar wishing you a happy holidays as we get into this new year. So over the past year, I've learned a lot of new things about YouTube and the community that is being made here. The feeling that I have grown in experience and losing some of the fear that I had when I started streaming has really opened my eyes. My years of speech class would never have thought I would lead me to a point where I'd be putting myself out here in front of all of you. During this entire year, I've met a lot of new people that honestly, they've helped me out. They've increased my knowledge, my understanding, my love and passion for YouTube. And I have to say, I have to owe a lot of this getting myself out there and meeting others to Bad Sad. If you hadn't gotten onto one of my videos and started encouraging me, I may not have done many of the things that I have done to grow my channel. He's helped me learn how to utilize different tools from AI and editing software, and to how to basically engage and enjoy things with other streamers. I wasn't one to do a lot of multiplayer streaming. I wanted to, but I just couldn't get myself to try to go with other people on a multi-stream and see what would happen. Then we have Koth and Oranu. Their steadfast fun and enjoyment of playing Project Zomboid really showed me how to enjoy spending time with the people on the live stream with you. Vico, he shows you how to be a master at Project Zomboid and 7 Days to Die. Is get in there, do what needs to be done. He may die, he may not. He enjoys doing it when he goes and does it. We have Slater Days, and he's a beast when it comes to Battletech. And honestly, he's right up there with Vico and Project Zomboid. Between the two of them, they showed me all kinds of stuff. And then his outgoing nature, just having fun and laughing while he's playing. Bringing Mrs. Slater on to basically critique his game. That really inspired me to really push myself forward. We have Toasty, or Taos Dragon if you go by his official name. But Toasty, man, he's a hoot. He loves to laugh. He loves to joke. He loves just to get in and smile while he's playing. So I enjoy both playing with him and watching his streams. I've got a bunch of new people I've been slowly meeting over this last 6 months, like Unknown Gamer, Security Gaming, Demon Doll, that entire gang working together on different streams. There's Sunset that helps them out, that doesn't stream, but still gets in and does the multiplayer with them. And just how they enjoy playing the game together is so fun to watch. I also have Magoo Gaming, Papa Wolf, Cabell, Sugatar, and Weevil Knievel. They all have brought me into the friendship this last few months and really shown me how to do things as a community. They really work together as a big community and look out for each other. They've also shown me a bunch of different ways to add in different emojis and cutscenes and welcome screens that I want to look at implementing this over this next year. And we have Gus Paul. He's a rock. He brings his own flavor with the mix with this into the mix with this cooking and adventures in the wild. Yeah, they may not be gaming, but they're so great just to sit back, relax, watch, find a different way of cooking something that may not have been the way you've done it. So I do love having his videos. And of course, I can't forget V. V was there 2 years ago when I was really starting to get started out in the YouTube world. Her, Nim80, and a few others at the time brought me into No One Survived as my first online multiplayer. I was really unsure of myself back then, but she stuck it in there. She's been a rock steady fan and supporter, and He has some really good videos and a great fan base that I love to watch. Then we have all the others out there. I mean, there's tons of people, but we have Dustin, RetroDeez, LLG Gaming, Total Impact Gaming, Mr. Arkham, Kitty, Datlap, Ashnik. I could continue going on, but they're all great supporters of the channel, as well as supporters of each other, and helping each of us all grow better in this YouTube universe. And what have I been doing this year? I mean, I've played a lot of games this year. Over the last 2 years, I've had over 1,000 videos. But for this year, I've had some really noticeable big ones like Valheim, Project Zomboid, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Cyberpunk, Stalker 2, Red Dead Redemption, Dragon Age, The Veilguard, Warbound, Black Myth Wukong, The Infected, and many, many others. It's hard to list them all. I don't always complete every game. It really depends on the audience. Honestly, you guys make the determination, and if a game's not going good right now, I may give it up. I may come back. It just depends on where it's sitting at. I usually like all games. Some can get a little bit tiresome, and I usually let you know in the game if I think it's one of those I just can't do. But if your audience participation or views are not there, I don't keep it on because I don't think you want to watch it. But I'll play any game that's out there. I usually try everything at least once. I wish I had more time in the day to play every game that's out there. But you only have so much time, and you gotta pick and choose. And if we're talking about picking games, probably my top pick of this year is again going to be The Infected. I really enjoy that game. It's come a long way since its initial rollout. And I do plan to play a lot more of that this year. I'm kind of waiting for the next big patch to be pushed. That way we can see some of the new stuff that they've been doing in the beta branch. I may even go into the beta branch and start doing it from the beta area. For multiplayer, I'll be honest with you, I started out doing Project Zomboid with Bad Sad. That was extremely enjoyable. And then, of course, recently here, Valheim. And I have to say right now, Valheim is one of my favorites because I get to play it with my wife, Lenora. This is her first foray into this year streaming. And that's the game that she was willing to start out with. And she's coming a long way into it. I do plan to play more Project Zomboid in the new year, as well as a few others that I've been hinting at, such as V Rising, 7 Days to Die, and a couple others that are coming down the pipe with my friends and compadres, like, of course, Bad Sad, Vico, and Slater for Project Zomboid. Some of the other games will start bringing in some co-op play with all the others out there. So with that, that's where we're going to be looking at the new year, is really broadening out that multiplayer action. I do want to continue working towards that 500 subs. We were so close. I think we can knock that out pretty quickly in the first part of the year. And then I want to push to get to that 1K. The more we get, the better off. I also plan to get my online store going. I have shirts that I'm working on, and was planning to get the store this year, but I had a few hiccups along the way. But I want to put out some shirts and some other merchandise in case anybody wants some. Another great way to help support the channel. As for new games this year, we got a lot of them coming out, but some of the memorable ones would be like Grand Theft Auto 6 will be coming out. That's going to be a must. Ark 2, it's a survival game of survival games, so we'll definitely be playing that. Star Rapture, definitely got to check that one out when it gets out. State of Decay 3, that'll be another great one to come out. So we'll look forward to those this year. I still plan to do my 6 videos a week, and then my 2 live streams of Tuesday and Thursday, and then more than likely Friday and Saturday. Then Sunday morning with the Bad Sad. But Tuesday and Thursdays are only ones I will guarantee just because of work and life and things I have to do around the house to keep the house up and running. I also want to grow the community on Discord. I mean, that's a good way for us to interact. I try to monitor at all times. I'll answer chat messages that are in there. I do want to start setting up more servers in there, so we have online servers for all of us to play on. A lot of those may go to member servers once we get membership capabilities, because it is an expense to maintain the servers. And if you want to play, we all want to play. Let's try to work together to make those servers happen. So I'll be willing to help and set those up, and we'll see where they go. In addition, I started out a little bit in the Christmas season. The wrong time to start it up, but I want to get more giveaways going. Different game releases, things of that nature. I want to be able to provide that out to all my members and friends and people that watch all the channels. So keep an eye out for that. We'll be locking that in more as this year comes along. So to close this long video out, I just want to thank each and every one of you, my subscribers, my YouTube friends, for this awesome year. I want to look forward to growing this with each and every one of you over the next year. And like always, I'll see you on the next one.